A Dream Garden. The purpose of this video is to introduce children to the elements that are necessary to allow a native garden for plants and wildlife to flourish, and to portray the message that in a community, everyone must work together for all to be successful. One day, a little girl named Jasmine was all alone and surrounded by darkness. She was unhappy and said to no one in particular,
"There was no one here, no one to talk to, no one to give light, no pretty sky to see, no flowers or soil to grow in, no water or birds to spread pollen and seeds. This place has no life and no joy."
The little girl soon became bored, fell asleep, and began having a beautiful dream. In her sleep, the girl heard a voice.
"Hey you, sup?
Who are you? Where are you?"
I'm right here. My name is Porter."
"Hi, my name is Jasmine."
"Hey, let's do something fun."
"We can't do anything. There is nothing to do here, and there's only the two of us."
"Well, I could tell you a joke."
"Okay."
"Why did the sun go to school?"
"I don't know."
"To get brighter."
All of a sudden, a firefly flew by and said,
"I have an idea. You can make a Florida native garden."
The children looked at each other, not believing that they had just heard a firefly speak. But then they said,
"That would be awesome."
They both closed their eyes and began to imagine a beautiful native garden, alive with wildflowers and wildlife. Then Jasmine objected.
"But it is too dark in here for any plants or wildlife to exist."
At that moment, a happy sun bounced in, and Jasmine and Porter were bathed in warm sunlight. The boy and girl began talking about what else they needed in a native garden.
"I know, we need a big, beautiful blue sky."
Instantly, a beautiful blue sky appeared above their heads. Then, to their amazement, Jasmine and Porter heard the sun speak.
"What else do you need for your Florida native garden?"
"We need many flowers and plants and water because all living things need water to survive."
"Okay, I'll call some of my friends."
Before the children could take another breath, pretty little plants with yellow blooms popped in. These plants were called coreopsis.
"Oh, at last, flowers to give nectar for the insects to drink, so they will pollinate all the flowers."
To their surprise, the children heard one of the pretty little flowers speak.
"But we need something for our roots to grow in. We need soil."
And zippity zip, the flowers had soil so they could grow strong roots. Then the children thought to themselves,
Now there is no way this soil is going to talk.
but it surely did.
"I need rain to make me wet so that I can give water to the other flowers."
The children then noticed dark clouds in the sky and large raindrops began to fall. Then the soil spoke again.
"I need worms to poop in my soil to make it fertile so the roots can grow stronger and stronger."
And so, like magic, an earthworm appeared. The earthworm said,
"I need more of my buddies here with me to poop in the soil so we can make it more fertile for the plants to grow big."
Then more earthworms appeared and quickly dug tunnels so the soil could breathe, and they all happily began pooping in the soil. The children needed a moment to absorb the fact that they just heard an earthworm speak, but Porter quickly recovered his senses and asked the little green worm.
"Why are you crawling along the ruler?"
And the worm replied,
"Because I'm an inchworm, silly."
And the flowers got very excited to see the worms and said to the children,
"Hey, you forgot something. We need pollinators so we can make more seeds to grow more flowers."
And faster than you can say Jack Sprat, a buzzing sound filled the air and a bumblebee appeared with all kinds of insect friends who got busy pollinating all of the flowers. Porter cried out in alarm,
"Hey, some tubular flowers are not being pollinated.
Jasmine called to Porter and quickly pointed to a tiny hummingbird fluttering around the tubular coral honeysuckle plant.
It's tubular, Mom.
Soon more birds began to fly in, some sang, and some pecked seeds from the flowers.
Cool, now everyone is here.
It was a beautiful garden indeed, but who should get credit for all this beauty? The sun said,
I am the most important because I give everything energy.
The flowers all called out,
No, we are the most important because we feed everyone.
but the insects objected.
We are the most important because we spread the pollen.
The birds all sang out in a chorus.
We are the most important because we can sing and pollinate and spread seeds in our little birdie coop.
Then Jasmine and Porter said in a very loud voice,
Stop arguing.
No one is more important than anyone else. We are a team, and everyone is needed to make this a beautiful garden. Without any one of us, we would not survive. We need each other.
Think about it. No birds, the seeds would not be spread. No insects, there would be no pollination. No earthworm, the soil would be too hard. No rain, the soil would be too dry. No soil, the roots would have nothing to grow in. No flowers, there would be no food. No blue sky, everyone would be sad. No sun, there would be no heat or light. So stop arguing. When we all work together as a team, everyone has what they need to survive. Without any one of us, the rest would perish.
Then all the garden creatures became friends and promised to live in peace and harmony, just like nature intended it to be. But Porter had another thing to say.
Hey everybody, I have one more joke to tell you. How do you identify a dogwood?
I don't know. How do you identify dogwood?
By its bark.
Jasmine began to wake up. Jasmine rubbed her eyes and called to her friend Porter.
Hey Porter, I have an idea. Let's make a Flora native plant garden.
And so they did. This is the sign they put in their garden. In this garden, we plant natives. We honor creatures and ecosystems. We remove invasive plants. We plant for tomorrow. We plant for our children and all future children. The end.
This presentation is dedicated to the soon-to-be-born Isla Juliet and to those who have a desire to keep our earth beautiful and healthy.
Hi, my name is Molly Hayes, and I was the voice of the narrator.
Hi, I'm Lily Cochran, and I was the voice of Jasmine.
Sup, my name is Sean David, and I was a voice of Porter.
Hi, my name is Delara, and I played the voice of Firefly and the flower.
Hi, my name is Diane, and I was the voice of the sun and the earthworm.
Hi, my name is Violet, and I played the voice of the soil and hummingbird.
The voices of the insects, flowers, and birds were all of the voices together.